And we're live. Welcome to Wednesday edition of the So Real Sports Podcast with your host, the CEO slash owner of So Real Studios LLC, Lamar Sorrell, and my partner in crime all the time, Reggie Walker. Who is here? What's going on, bro?
Well, look, man, you said it. We back.
We're back, baby.
We back. Hey, I'm gonna be like Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do with my hands right now. I'm so lost.
I know that's right, man. We're back on a Wednesday, and things been going on in sports this week. Let's see, we got Sweet 16 in college basketball. We also got the NBA trade deadline coming up. We still got free agency in the NFL. It's a lot of stuff to talk about today, man. So let's go and get to it. Let's go and get started. Let's go to the NBA right quick. Now, did you hear what Kelly Oubre said?
That LeBron statement.
It's kind of like a LeBron statement, but it's not really. But you can say it like that. It's pretty much a LeBron statement.
Yeah, I mean, my thoughts on it is, he grown, he got his own right to voice his opinion and all that, and this, that, and the other. And third, of course, anytime anybody of celebrity status makes a statement that somebody disagrees with, people are gonna fucking just run with it, and it's unfortunate, but that's how it happens. But my thoughts on his statement are kind of factual. He's kind of young. He's like what, 24, 25, something like that.
Yeah.
So like he wasn't even around to know, like, see Jordan. Like, he don't know what I know. And I was still young when I was watching Jordan, and going back and looking out at the highlights, stuff like that. It's just like, I kind of agree with him because Jordan actually did, play in a different league. It was much harder to score, much harder to defend. And when you run into those tough teams like Jordan did, the Pistons, you have to find a way to, overcome stuff like that. Kelly Oubre hasn't done anything even close to even being on LeBron or Kobe or even Michael Jordan status for that. He doesn't even have a ring. So I think it was probably should have been a little bit more thought out in what he said. But here again, it's just like a Zoom meeting between me and you or something like that, and whatever comes out just comes out as raw, as real, it's unfiltered. So that's how he actually felt. I'm not debating if he was right or wrong, but in my personal opinion, I can agree with him, because in the 90s, LeBron would not be LeBron right now.
No, he definitely wouldn't be. And for the people who doesn't know what he said, this is not verbatim, but this is basically what he said. He said, this game today is a little bit more soft. To call anybody a GOAT is disrespectful to the hard-earned award Mike and Kobe have won. So what he basically saying is, it's hard to determine anybody being the GOAT in this era because it's a lot softer in this era than it was back in the 90s or the 80s or the 70s, or whoever your GOAT is, where it can be Kareem, it can be MJ, or you just like Bill Russell because he got all the titles. Whoever you want to claim it to be, it was a lot harder back in the day than it is now because it's a lot tougher. And I kind of agree with that, mainly because people look for offense in this era. They want to see the high scoring games. Back in the day, a 90 to 95 game was a really high scoring game back in the 90s. Like, really, it was between the 80s and the 70s. Whenever you get a like if you get in the hundreds, you were just balling out back in the 90s.
Right.
Normally, if you get in the hundreds in this era, you had a bad game. Pretty much. You had a bad game. It's more offensively and more with the talent and the athleticism than it was back in the day. Back in the day, it was more strategy. You had to actually find out who you wanted to guard or which one man to man. Like, what's the best ability for that best player that you going up against, so on and so forth. Now, I'm not going to sit here and deny LeBron's ability, because LeBron is hands down the best player in this era, and ain't no argument about this. Can you think of anybody else that's better in this era than LeBron?
Not as far as what he's done in this era. No, like
Right.
numbers don't lie. Me personally, I think that KD is a better scorer. I think
he
that Kawhi Leonard is a better defender
Yes, he is.
and scorer than LeBron, because I mean, both of those players can pretty much do everything that LeBron can do and do it better, except for KD's low post game.
Now,
But-
I can say Kawhi's low post game too, because to be able to go to the hole, LeBron ain't nobody stopping him. Kawhi,
No, I mean,
you can hold him and you contain him, but LeBron, he's just too strong.
yeah, I agree.
But he makes a compelling argument about that. And for him to be that young in age and to feel that way, it's kind of strange.
I don't really think it's that strange, because I mean, like here again, it's his opinion. So I mean, and it's not, based off anything that's flawed or made up. Like, these are actual facts. Like, I mean,
But when you think that the young age will be more leaning more towards LeBron because they didn't actually see Jordan back in the day?
I would think so, because because you just hit it. The age it plays a significant role into it. But
I don't even think Oubre was born when Michael Jordan played.
Yeah, I highlighted. Well, he probably played for.
He was 25. He was a baby. He was like 2 or 3 when he was playing. Well, in '98. Now, if you want to go to the Wizards, he ain't no way he's doing it based off the Wizards what Michael Jordan did with the Wizards.
Of course not. Even though he did still put up some impressive numbers.
He did put up 20 and he was 40, but
40, right?
Nah, ain't nothing compared to what he did with the Bulls in the '90s.
No, of course not.
But hey, Oubre feel that way, and guess what? He's on the trading block.
Very well is.
That's messed up. Well, pretty much everybody on the trading block or the buyout block, whichever one you want to call it. And the trade deadline is tomorrow. Speaking of the trade deadline, good segue into it. Will there be any trades in the trade deadline? Now, it's been rumors in which I know on my Spurs, we got LaMarcus Aldridge and DeMar DeRozan on the trading block. They saying that DeMar DeRozan could be traded to the Knicks. I'm not sure about that. It's not guaranteed, but they are a heavy favorite to land DeMar DeRozan.
I did see that earlier.
Also, I seen that Aaron Gordon is looking to become a Boston Celtic. You seen that?
I did see that as well. You know my much hate for Danny Ainge and how ignorant he does things and just put people. I don't want to get frustrated, but we just lost to the Grizzlies, man. I don't want to talk about the Celtics right now.
But hey, do you think that'll be a good move? Y'all picking up Aaron Gordon?
Good move. No, because basically he'll be coming off the bench. I would not have him starting in the game unless we were to tell Marcus Smart take the back seat.
But wouldn't you think Marcus Smart would be a part of the trade?
Possibly. I mean, it can go either way, man. Honestly, I just feel like here again, we don't need to focus on a forward. Why do we need a forward right now? You are snatching Jaylen Brown's position. He's not giving it up. So you have a person like Gordon coming off the bench and being a possible healthy addition to the team. Of course, he's better than anything that we probably got on our bench now as far as coming in as forward. But I just honestly think that that's not our focus right now. We should have been focusing on Vucevic and getting him over there. That was what we needed to do. We need a solid 5.
That's too much. I also heard that Harrison Barnes might be available for y'all in trade. Hey, man, I'm just giving you the updates on the rumors, man.
I mean,
That's
I've
all I'm
seen
doing.
I've seen them. I just tried to ignore it because I mean it's so much that can happen, and like I mean, you know how it's gonna go, man. When
Yeah.
that time hits, we'll get 45 updates on our phone, and this person went here, that person went there, and it's really for the NBA. It's the suspense. That's all it is for the NBA.
And what I believe is they having all these players being available for trade and watch at the trade deadline, not one person will be traded.
Probably not. Probably not. But I mean, here
Because most of the players will be bought out and then they can go wherever they want.
That very well can happen.
And all they want to do is just get your hopes up and then next you know we'll get a failure. Me, on the other hand, I don't want no player on my team bought out because that means we paid them to leave and we ain't get nothing back from them. No, I need LaMarcus Aldridge sent somewhere, and I don't care if we get picks or any trash players. I need him and DeMar DeRozan. I want, I want to get Kevin Knox if we do end up getting traded. You know I want Kevin Knox. Who else I want? I want a pick. I don't know. I like the Knicks, and I feel like DeMar DeRozan would be a good fit for the Knicks because Julius Randle is balling out.
Yes, dude. Like, yeah.
RJ Barrett, he's balling out. He's playing good games. It's just not consistent enough. DeMar DeRozan will be a good piece to that team, and they'll make the playoffs easily.
Especially the way the East is going right now.
Yeah, especially the way the East is going because y'all falling off, the Heat falling off, and yeah, they move up.
Have not lost stride.
I told y'all the 76 is just that good. The coaching, that's what it is. It's the coaching. Doc Rivers is coaching that team. Even with Joel Embiid is out. They only lost one game and it took overtime, and it was against the Bucks, who's number 2 right now in the conference. But y'all want to talk about how we got blown out by them. Yeah, they good. They got shooters. They got snipers, man. And Tobias Harris is still putting up good numbers. I don't know why in the world he keep going places. He still put up good numbers wherever he go. Ben Simmons is playing good. Seth Curry is hitting threes better than his brother.
All right, this is possibly his best year ever.
Yeah, I mean, he was doing that with the Mavs, but I don't know what happened between them, though.
He wasn't as consistent as he is now.
No, he was far. I mean, but the level he on right now is crazy.
Yeah, he had almost
50% from 3.
Yeah, that's good.
That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. So those are our trade deadline thoughts. Let's go to another sport. Well, let's keep it basketball. Let's go college, though. We had the Sweet 16. Sweet 16 in college. There's been a lot of upsets. A whole lot of upsets. We got Oral Roberts still in it. Oral Roberts still in it. Also, we got Loyola Chicago still in it. Sister Jean is just killing it right now. Sister Jean ain't no joke. Syracuse in it without Melo. UCLA in it without Westbrook. I mean, even Roll Tide is in it. How about that? Roll Tide in basketball.
Without Colin Sexton.
And Michigan, fuck Michigan. Gonzaga, who is number 1 overall. Baylor is still in it. Those are the 3 number 1 seeds. So who you got in an upset for this weekend?
I gotta give it to Oral Roberts again, man.
What? You got Oral Roberts?
They're going against Arkansas, man. I think they'll pull it out. They got one more in them. They get to the Elite 8, and then you won't hear from them again for the next 40 years.
So if they win, they'll be playing Baylor or Villanova.
And then they'll go home.
So you got them winning one more.
One more, man. One more.
One more for good old Oral Roberts, man. You know what? I got UCLA.
Do you think they're gonna
Beat Alabama in a shocker. Even though I picked Alabama to go against Michigan in the Elite Eight. I'm changing my mind, man. I want to go UCLA, man, because UCLA been balling.
They have been balling.
They beat BYU by 11. Then they just beat the hell out of Albee Christian, in which I picked it. That was my underdog pick in the first round. I picked Albee Christian to beat Texas.
Me too.
They weren't gonna do nothing after that.
Never again.
So I actually got that one right. But Ohio State, that was the number 2 they got eliminated in the first round. So it was actually one worse than mine. But yeah,
I got a close second too. I think that it's been a while since Oregon has played, and I just don't think that they're gonna be in it mentally. So
you got USC beat. I mean, well, yeah, Oregon. You talking about Oregon beating USC? You got Oregon beating USC? You good?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if you said yes or no or not.
Yeah.
Well, So ain't nobody saying Creighton gonna beat Gonzaga?
Nope. I'm not saying that. I looked at it. I didn't even bat an eye. I was like, nope.
What about Villanova against Baylor?
I don't see it. I don't see it.
You know Villanova's defending champs. Are they? No, they ain't.
No, we didn't have one last year. So
we didn't have one last year. That's right. Syracuse versus Houston.
I don't have my bracket beside me, but I think that'll be a good game. Though I don't think it's gonna be high scoring at all.
Now the best game gonna be Loyola Chicago versus Oregon State. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, definitely.
And let Oregon State win. Now, Sister Jean ain't letting that happen. She prayed for y'all. She prayed for them to get 50% from the field, 40% from 3.
Loyola is going places, man. Not too far, but they going. They
got them in the Final Four. There's a lot of people picking them to make it to the Final Four.
I don't think I got them that far.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall definitely see, man. All right. Let's move on to some football, man. Let's go to this NFL. All right. So free agency week 2 is in its midway point. It's a lot of stuff that happened. Ndamukong Suh going back to the Bucks. Marcus Mariota, he re-signed with the Raiders. I think that's pretty much it that I can think of right now.
No. Oh, fucking Joe Flacco just went to
shut up. We ain't talking about that. Joe Flacco went to the Eagles. Ain't nobody want to talk about elite. Mr. Elite. Joe Flacco going to the Eagles. Ain't nobody studying that move. We gonna be back up. Yeah, he might start. If you start over Hurts, man, I'm gonna be pissed, man.
You know what? You know it's gonna be a statement come out that says that they got a battle for that quarterback spot.
Oh my goodness, man! You put Jalen Hurts back in that position. That's messed up. But enough about everybody else's team. Let's talk about our team. How you feel about your team in the free agency so far?
It's pretty much clean the house, man. Like we gotta clear up so much cap space and just be prepared for the future, man. And I hate to see a lot of the people that we got go. I like what we have kept. But it just doesn't seem like we gonna get there, man. We just so far in debt right now. But overall, I mean, I'm liking everything. I'm still questioning my quarterback situation because that's the heartbeat of the team. So I need a winner and not somebody who does that.
Who he does, man. I'm telling
you,
does, man.
I need a real winner, not a 30 for 30 guy.
He gonna eat dubs over there, man. He gonna get that Cajun. Cajun fried dubs going on in New Orleans.
As long as they ain't crab legs, we all right.
Oh, that's what y'all mainly have, crab legs down there.
Yeah.
He getting all the crawfish, boy. You must don't know. Well, since you want to talk about your team, we ain't done nothing either. But we did get under cap space. We are $17 million under cap space. And that's without reconstructing Matthew Stafford's contract. I love it. Well, we lost a lot of people, though. John Johnson, he's gone to the Browns. Got Troy Hill gone to the Browns. I hate Gerald Everett going to the Seahawks. It pissed me off, man. Watch out for him. He gonna be the number one tight end for the Seahawks. I'm telling you.
Yes, he is.
Man, I hated that too.
But at the same time, Russell Wilson doesn't really utilize his tight end, so you could say that he could possibly have a decline this year.
He been doing pretty good as of late. I forgot that one tight end that they had. Let me check. He had one tight end before last year. Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson. Yeah.
Nah, it was somebody else though. I can't remember. But he was throwing to the tight end pretty decently. But if they get AB, he ain't really gonna be able to do anything though.
No. Now that's another one. AB.
Yeah, but they ain't picked him yet. I wish we get Jadeveon Clowney.
I seen somewhere he was that Cleveland was going in.
Cleveland get everybody, man. Yeah. But they can do that because your boy is still under rookie contract. Baker Mayfield still under rookie contract. So they making good moves. They are making good moves.
Not after this year.
No, not after this year. He definitely. But is they gonna stay with?
I mean, he's not a bad quarterback. I mean, he's won 9 games in the last 2 years.
But is he gonna? But is he gonna get paid like one of them top tier quarterbacks?
No, not gonna get paid like a top tier. No, he'll
but
get.
That's what he gonna want.
He could possibly want it, but he's not gonna get it. This is like the whole Dak situation. Dak didn't get what he wanted.
He pretty much did. 40 million.
Yeah, the next year, not when he wanted it. The next year,
but he's still gonna get it. He getting what 120 million? No, 78 million this year, based off signing bonuses.
Yeah,
it just ain't gonna charge him too much under the cap this year. But next year,
yeah, they're gonna be in trouble. Like to see that.
Hey, they ain't done nothing either. But I feel like that we can make 1 or 2 moves and we can draft good. I like us drafting good. Even though we never have a first round pick, we draft good. We got Cam Akers last year. He balled out.
Yeah, he was a good addition for y'all.
He was a very good addition for us. And then we have another tight end in Bryson Hopkins. Y'all ain't seen him last year, but since we lost Gerald Everett, he's going to. We got replacements. That's the reason why I'm not really too upset about who we lost, even though I really wanted Morgan Fox. I liked him at a defensive end. He went to the 49ers. I don't understand why in the world.
Everybody around you.
They going to our division, man. Why? They hate us. I really think they hate us.
Hey, I feel the same way, man. When you're on top for so long, it's just like,
they hate us, man. Man, y'all lost some Sheldon Rankins. Y'all lost Rankins. When I seen y'all lose Rankins, I was like, man, y'all ain't gonna have any defense. No. And then y'all best defensive back, he gone.
But I mean, we still got CJ Garner-Johnson, still got Marshawn Lattimore, still got.
But you lost your best corner.
We got PJ Williams.
Eli Apple.
Shut up. Fucking hated it. Idiot. Every play. Keep your damn hands to yourself, boy.
Eli Apple, man. You know Eli Apple was the truth.
He was like that other dude that we got that came from the Patriots. He made that that catch when Russell Wilson should have just gave the ball to Marshawn Lattimore.
Oh, you talking about Malcolm Butler?
Who?
Malcolm Butler.
That idiot. About as worse as him.
He's still available.
He can go play for the London Silly Nannies.
Man, it's a lot of people still out there, man.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
A lot of people still out there. I can't believe Melvin Ingram's still out there. He been hurt the last couple years.
Yeah, I can understand nobody really just trying to bite on him.
They probably asking for too much.
Probably.
Especially those wide receivers. They better not be asking for a lot. Oh, speaking of wide receivers, I did love Deshaun Jackson picking up Deshaun Jackson. He's a very low risk, high reward. I like Deshaun. If he's healthy.
Yeah. He's decent. Yeah.
Whatever. We got somebody that can throw it to him now.
I was just gonna say, do you trust him to get the ball to him? Because I mean,
we ain't got golf. It ain't golf no more.
A healthy Matthew Stafford is okay.
I told you he was the best player on the Lions team, and we got him.
and clearly you was wrong as hell both times.
No, I wasn't. Now who the best person on the Lions team? Jared Goff. Come on now.
Well, yeah, as of now. Yeah. As of now. Matthew Stafford stayed too hurt over the past 7 years, man. Like, and then the O-line for him is terrible. So think about Goff now in that same situation. At least he got a little legs on him. But if now I will say this, y'all's O-line is way better than
he gonna have
the Lions.
Time in that pocket.
And he got a little bit more time. He got like 2 seconds, if that.
And 2 seconds make a big difference.
Yeah.
Especially if you look at Tom Brady. He throws the ball in under 2 seconds.
Yeah, and then got destroyed by us 38-3.
And then in the playoffs.
He didn't do anything besides get inside the red zone, because that's where we gave the ball up 4 times in the red zone.
If only you would have started the Dubs, man, y'all would have been able to win. Because who threw the only touchdown in the game?
It wasn't his time, and it's probably
he threw a touchdown for you.
It's not his time now. I don't know.
Let me guess, it's Taysom Hill's turn.
No. We gonna fuck around and get the Deshaun Watson on y'all head, man.
I know. He better. Hey, I believe he too busy looking at women to get up on his glutes for him to be.
Yeah, you right.
He got too many. Matter of fact, he got a whole schedule of lawsuits because he's up to 16 now. So his week 1 is gonna be in the court.
Yeah, I agree.
I really pray that all this stuff is not true, and that he can get out of this, because it don't look like his character, to be honest with you. But you can't judge a book by its cover. I mean, ask your boy Jackson how that going right now.
Well, he is like the hottest thing on the internet right now, man.
He should be. He been degrading men for the longest. Look what he's doing. He's a huge hypocrite. I mean, the biggest hypocrite. You sit there and degraded men for so long, and now it's already done came out that you done cheated on your wife, and you saying the exact opposite of what you said to defend the women. Man, you should see what Ryan Davis put on.
What did he say? I don't want to get it wrong. He said something about we was having sexual relationships, but we didn't have sex or something like that.
He said that. How is that possible? How is that possible?
How is it that you found God and everything goes down in your life?
Everything goes wrong. When you found God, everything went bad. Oh my goodness.
I thought I was a terrible person, but shit.
Wow, this man was god awful. I mean, god awful. And then what makes it worse is that when he had the little interview with his wife, when he did his little thing with his wife, the little video,
Yeah.
he always put himself in third person.
Yeah, true.
I was like, that's a good idea. Just say in third person. So I told my wife, I was like, if anything happened, Lamar Sorrell cheated on me. I didn't do shit. I am a good man. Lamar Sorrell, he should be ashamed of himself. That nigga is wrong. But I'm right. That nigga should be ashamed of himself. That nigga had sexual relations without having sex. On the other hand, am a good man.
For the record, just don't do it. Don't do it.
Man, it was crazy, man.
We'll be doing a show with a black eye Lamar.
That'll be my news update. I'll be sitting there eyes swole, doing my sports news. All right. Down to the last part of the show. And it's your segment. Reggie gets his first segment since we've been back, season 2. So, want music on or off? I'm gonna leave it up to you.
I'd like to use the music off because it's a kind of summery moment for me. I just want to be in my feelings about this. This segment is dedicated to the one, the only Drew Brees. He has done so much. Shut up. This is my segment. He has done so much for the city of New Orleans. He has done so much to the organization. He's done so much, just period. He is a genuinely good person. Even when he messed up and said that little line about his father and grandfather served in the war, he always respected the flag. Yeah, I look over that. He said what he said. That was his opinion before he was educated. Overall, I still think that he's just a genuinely nice guy. He's a dad. He's a husband. He coaches his son's football team. Not to mention, he got up every day and worked his body to the limits just to get physically fit to come out and give us 60 minutes of football. So I love and respect that man. Drew Brees, you will always forever live in my heart. You were better than Aaron Brooks, and you will be better than anybody that we get after you leave. And you have officially declared your retirement. So, in commemoration of Drew Brees, I love you, baby. I will forever stand strong. I will forever be loyal. I will always, always, always respect my New Orleans Saints. And Drew Brees, you are the reason, the only reason why we have a Super Bowl. Not Sean Payton, not the bounty. It was Drew Brees, baby. That's how we going to go out on this section. Who dat?
I like it. I love it. I love it. That
Much
well
respect.
deserved for Drew Brees. Well deserved for that man. One of the greatest to ever step foot on the football field.
That indeed. He will truly be missed. But just like with everybody, just like with you losing Kurt Warner, I mean, it takes time, but I think we'll be right back.
Oh, trust me.
Not right back in the playoffs, probably, but
Trust
well, I mean, the way the playoffs are set up now, there's a very good chance that we still can make it, depending on how we do with the quarterback situation.
Trust me. I know how long it takes since losing Kurt Warner. You got Mark Bulger. You got Ryan Fitzpatrick. Hey, you want me to keep on?
No, that's enough.
We started Fitzmagic. He was the first quarterback. He was with us first. So I know about that.
Bulger was another.
I forgot one person. Sam Bradford. God. Yeah, see?
Oh, yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
I know how it feels, man. I know how it feels.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, we both do. Like I just brought up Aaron Brooks. So I completely understand. And then the the little time that Deuce McAllister spent with us was great. And then it was like we were lost at the running back position forever. So just with time, it's all about being a fan here.
Right. Well, that'll be it for this episode. We'll see y'all on Friday, which is Muscle Shirt Friday, baby. So y'all already know what we do on Muscle Shirt Friday. Come through with the muscle shirts, come through with our predictions, our picks, everything. So
the other is, well, I'm just gonna keep both of them under wraps as of right now because I plan on airing them. Basically, it'll be just like the basic Snowfall, Us, or whatever, coming out with one episode a week. The teaser for Thinking Out Loud Volume 2 will be dropping on Sunday. It'll be on my YouTube channel, Reggie Walker. It'll be on Facebook, Reggie Walker, and my Twitter also at Reggie Walker. Still not, as if y'all was watching us last season, I'm not exposing myself to giving up my Instagram to you all people. I'm not secure within myself to let that go. If you so happen to find it, that's on you, and we can go from there. So yeah, that's about it. Like I said, yeah, I got those two shows on Muscle Shirt Friday. I will be airing the debut of my OnlyFans page, and it won't. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, OnlyFans, really?
Yeah, I was thinking about just like hitting up like random porno studios and just going in there and ramshacking, just like throwing water balloons and like pots and stuff like that. Just yeah.
So you actually got available areas in which you know where porn is being made and you can just crash it.
I mean, I'm not in Mississippi no more, so yeah. It's like right down the street.
Good point.
Yep.
Good point. All right. That'll do it. See y'all on Friday, Muscle Shirt Friday. All right. See y'all.
We out, y'all.